on their CT side of Overpass, and right now, more aggression. They're like, we've got the momentum going our way right now, boys. Let's take the fight to them. Let's close them out. 14-1, always possible here for the Brazilian team. And this, another boost coming through. And Olofmeister, he might very well walk right into it. Fur, that was at top mid. That was all the way back in T-spawn. But JW with the boost catches out Taco, and they're just going to pounce Fnatic. Straight rush onto the B site now.
What a ridiculous situation. They actually saw each other as well. Fallen will get one more frag in, so again, advantage for Luminosity, but all of this time he wants to go aggressive. Oh, he gets the shot! He turns 180 and takes down Cold Zero. How is it possible? Now it's going to be back in a 3-on-3. The bomb will be going down, but Fur is coming up from behind, and he can clutch this with just a single kill here towards Monster. Grenade goes in once again. He's getting shot from the side. Flusher there to help out Crims, and that's a huge kill coming through. Fallen, he gets the shot, but he can't kill Flusher, and now it's all on FNX, and you got to wonder if this is even worth going for. The money here for Luminosity is not such that it can afford to throw away rifles. Steals an AWP and runs away. What an incredible round.
Yeah, Flusha is just sick and tired of losing those situations, those post plants they're normally so good in. They've lost 2 or 3 now, and he says, all right, I'm just going to do all the work. Goes and bails his buddy out towards Monster with that flank coming into play, and then takes out one more up top. So good individual effort from him once they get into the bomb site. But even though they have this money low for Luminosity,
to be here, and then they walk one step further, and that's exactly where he is. Some really good mind games coming in, and I expect nothing less from Fallen at this point.
well, and the amount of mobility he has and the amount of different angles he's used and looks that he's given them prevents Fnatic from trading, which has always been one of their strengths. These 1 kills and fallbacks, it's so massive.
This could be perfect here for Fnatic. There's the flash. It doesn't hit Dennis, but it does stop Cribs. If Taco hands the spray, he is going to be able to live, and he could actually take the fight further, but Olofmeister will shut him down. And it's Cold up close with the CZ75. Usually Flush's spot, and with the same pistol. See if he can be as impactful with it.
Well, look at this bomb plant going through. That's to the front of the bomb site, so very open plant. Great shots coming through, and Crims alone out in Monster. He can't really do a thing from this position. Still 3 members to kill. They're close as well. He misses the shot, and Cold gonna take it and steal the AWP.
Ruthless.
12-2 here, going into the last round of the first half in this best of 5.
Luminosity just did something so cool. That staggered flash, they throw one out towards Monster and they throw a second flashbang directly behind it, just a second or half second later. So it actually, Fnatic dodges the first one, but completely blind by the second one, and that isolates their one player who had made it in past both flashbangs. It's an easy kill, and then it's a stall for time for Luminosity. And this is a monstrous first half out of them, 12-2.
They're looking absolutely fantastic at this point. Now we have to see if Fnatic, I mean, this last round is going to be crucial. It's going to be key. Because if Luminosity, if they get 13-2 and then win the pistol, it's pretty much lights out here for Fnatic in the first map. Olofmeister this time will not fall. He takes out Fur to open things up here on the B site. And Taco, he's been doing so well so far, and he starts off again. Wallbang onto Olof. And guards his flank, takes the fight with Flusha though, and he loses outright.
So 3v4 retake, this has to be Fnatic's this time. They've got to feel confident. They're out of grenades. They got one Molotov here on Flusher, and it's just been put up to buy more time. But this is the final round, so LG, they can't save or anything. They've got to go for it, spraying through the wall and not quite connecting with anything. Flusher playing a close angle, and this is a great position. This prevents Luminosity from even trying to execute properly into the retake. There's Flusher with the headshot, but he goes down to Cold Zero. It's a 2-on-2 still. He actually makes it into the wall with 6 health. JW trying to spray on through. They're getting some damage in. Dennis with the shot. And Fnatic, they might pick up this third round. It certainly seems like that is going to be what's on the table here. Fallen missing the shot. He gets that one! What are you doing, Fallen? He picks up the double and not going to have enough time. Down to a couple of seconds. What a shot.
That is just insanity. Regardless, Fnatic do take that last round. They get 3.5. What a dominant performance. And look at this.
He's actually on with that angle as well. Because if JW's holding on the other side of the sandbags, like,
yeah.
Oh, it is ridiculous.
I thought maybe if there was a kid behind him, he could have picked that up and done it. But I think even with the kid, he would have been like a 1.5 seconds off there. So what an incredible first half here. And Fnatic, I mean, they've got some experience with coming back into games. If they win this pistol round, Moses, what are the odds that they can make a full comeback?
It's Fnatic. You got to feel like it's something like 50-50. You know, and you know Luminosity is just thinking we can't let them have an inch here. They need to suffocate him immediately. Another good half, and this is a good start. Flush is forced back. He gets hit down to 14, and he's got to be passive now. Cold keeping up the effort. JW taking that angled battle, and even he's pushed away. He's down to 9, so Luminosity, much like the first half, they've handled this early aggression from Fnatic so well and come out on top.
They have to know that both of these players are low, that they got the dink, so now this might actually influence things, and you have to wonder, are Fnatic going to try and take a risk here, rotate somebody up? Seems like it's still 2 players holding solid on that B site for now. Luminosity, they can really look to take advantage of this. With 2 very low players, the Glocks are going to be so powerful barreling onto this site, and things can get out of control very quickly, and they are grouping up right now into mid, looking to see if they can apply the pressure, continue to just rush forward as a unit. Taco making sure that there's no flank coming in from long. And this is all on Luminosity now. Can they continue to hit the shots? Because, well, Flusha and Fnatic, they need to do it now.
That's a good trade to start off with. JW going down for Cold Zero, and now Taco gonna fall next, actually. That's Overpass hitting a shot. LG, they need to move fast now, otherwise there was rotation is gonna come in from Fnatic. There's a good push going in. FNX picking up one, all up with the refrag. But FNX now a triple, and he's trying to see if he can pick up this USPS. He's got the bomb right there, but he can't make it down the stairwell. And he's alone in this 1-on-2. He's finally got the bomb, and he's got 25 seconds. That's not a lot of time. If he runs and they hear him, how is he gonna get out from behind the bomb box here? I think he's actually playing this to try and see if he can get the kills instead of planting the bomb. This is such a big risk right now, and Fnatic, they're just not buying it. Now they must have heard him, and they're going to make the rotation, but the problem is now when he plants, he can't make it out, and he's stuck in here. Just getting the bomb down. He's going to have to take the fight. There's the one shot. FNX. Oh, no! Are you kidding me? FNX does a quad kill. That's an ace in the round! In the grand finals!
Unreal. He continues to deliver in the clutch, FNX. This is what I talked about at the beginning of this map, that he will win you the big rounds. What incredible play. 5 HP, ace clutch. And that is going to do Fnatic's head in. That is going to completely wreck their confidence.
It's been so long that we've seen Fnatic put into this position where they're just getting bodied out of this map by everyone on the Luminosity side. You could see him even try and fake that drop to lure Fnatic out of position. They played it so smart, but those shots are ridiculous.
Yeah, that really should never happen, should it? I mean, when you're trapped in behind that box, that any kind of peek, I mean, they've got 2 people, they could just be watching pretty much any angle that you're gonna come out from, and that should be it. It should be done. Fnatic going for the C75 and 157 there, the force up with the armor. You can't really blame them at this point. I mean, they've got to try something.
They need the buffer is basically what they're thinking right now. It's like we cannot allow them to get up to 14 rounds for free, or we'll just never make it back, because then you cannot afford to make a mistake throughout the rest of the half on your CT side. And with how deadly Luminosity are on their T side here on Overpass, nicely done though by Olaf, catching Cold Zero out of position. But that's only the Mac 10. It's not even that big of a deal if Cold is gone.
Well, that one player, you never know with Fnatic, although Fer does trade it back. LG does this a lot. If they lose a player like this, especially on anti-ecos, they will rotate multiple players back just to clear out that aggressive push from whoever they're playing. They make sure they regain that map control. And now it's Taco who's going to be alone, challenging against Dennis. He is going to win that. He loses, or he doesn't get the first shot, but he wins it out in the end.
Oh, this is, wow. Oh, this could be deadly. JW, I think, just pushed through, though. Surprise, surprise, Taco. You can't turn your back on that smoke. It's not a wall. And, of course, when JW's on the other side of it, he has no fear. He'll go through every time. They are going to succeed in pushing up onto the A side, however, but big damage going out, and FNX kills Fallen. Somehow, we're into a 2-on-2 with 3. Not enough time.
I think he got it.
Oh, wow. Just enough time for the plant.
But now Fnatic are actually coming in from the wrong side. If you consider where the bomb is right now, they have to walk around this box, and they're going to be exposed from both the bank and the stairwell. This is a very, very hard retake, and I think they need to get a move on as well. They don't have a kit right now. They do put up a bit of an aggression here coming out. FNX by the stairwell. There's Fer going down. Great stuff from Fnatic, but they need more. One is on the bomb, and one's going to be defending, and FNX, he's got so much time without that kit, but he goes down to Crims, and Fnatic going to pick up the round. That's a great retake.
You said that Mac 10 was not a huge issue to lose, but he picks it up and he does the drive-by coming off the trash cans.
Yeah, point blank.
The mobility of it is just so hard to handle. And that's, I mean, this is the thing, Fnatic, how often have we seen them backs against the wall on an eco round or on a force buy situation with just the pistols and armor?
This is so wise coming in here from Luminosity as well. Rather than just get into that force buy battle where they could allow Fnatic, where they could potentially wreck their economy for this first half and allow Fnatic a way back into it, they're going to go for a near hard eco here, just a few Tech 9s, a Deagle, just to see if they can't find the shots. And well, okay, FNX, the spray and pray with the Deag, and he finds the headshot onto Olaf. Fallen will fall to JW in the end. But still, Luminosity, they're setting themselves up nicely. If they can somehow find a bomb plant here, they'll have a very healthy buy going into the next round.
Yeah, JW using the range, though, so nicely. Knowing he's going against no armor as well. Now he's going to get a little bit aggressive. Fur catches him out in the open, but he wins that. He's down to 24. Now, JW's got to be a little careful, but as I said, he gets a 4th kill. So doing the damage for his team, and then he gets cleaned out by Flusha. So 5 rounds now for Fnatic. Still a long way to go. And you're right, the economy, the good decision from Luminosity not to force buy into that. There's so many ways they can just grind this game out.
Right now, it's FNX and Taco top fragging in this game against Fnatic. 21 kills, 19 on Taco. And on the other team, we've got JW, which actually yesterday as well, they had a bunch of games where he was top fragging. So just overall, the Brazilian team running away this 13-5. They will have some spread out armor, a couple of Tech 9s here and there, and that scout on Fallen. You gotta wonder if they got some sort of plan.
Isn't it Olafmeister who likes to go for that boost back there? That little hot boost to see if Sniper. I'd like that Fallen, he's willing to go ahead and use, give him a taste of his own medicine. Fallen will find Dennis, but Olafmeister, speak of the devil, pushed all the way up at the playground, finds that backstab kill onto Cold, and Flusha was there, had his back. Now, however, there's a Galil picked up, and it's going to be all on Fur now to step in here and get the job done. He removes JW, making this more expensive, but he doesn't swap back early enough to pick off Crims. And so it will be just 2 kills coming in here for Luminosity, at least maintaining a little pressure here on Fnatic's economy.
There's one more thing Luminosity has to deal with in this game, because they've gotten Fnatic angry now, and they've got them to their final form, where that round you can see Olaf just rushes up towards long A, gets that very, very quick flanking. They're in the position now where they have nothing to lose. They're down so much. They need to start making any kind of plays that they can. They're not going to be afraid to push across the map. They're not going to be afraid to gamble like that. And LG's got to be very wary at all times of these aggression, and these random pushes that are going to come out.
This game is on a knife edge right now for Fnatic. They can't make any mistakes. And JW, well, he's going to start them off beautifully there. Smoke blooms. He counts just half a second in his head. And then there's the kill. Olafmeister going to get a second one on Taco. Will bring us into a 3-on-5. The lead is so much, but I mean, Luminosity, they know Fnatic very well at this point. They know that there's always that potential.
This is like watching what Luminosity did to Fnatic. I mean, there's the double push into Sewers right there just to put some pressure on. If Olafmeister dies, for example, the trade frag comes in immediately. This is some very thorough work coming out here from Fnatic, but you're right, this is that no-fear approach from them as well, really trying to get control of this half. And so Luminosity now, 3 players alive, Bomb kind of stuck out in the middle of nowhere. They're really trying to get back in here and, like you say, recover control of this area, and they will manage it eventually, but they're pretty far down now.
Well, Fnatic with a 2-man advantage, no reason for them to remain aggressive on the map. Don't expose any kills, don't give anything back to Luminosity, make them commit to a bomb site. That's what they're doing here, but Fallen being so meticulous, but
it's an ugly angle.
Yeah, the curve of that tunnel makes it easy for Crims. He can spot him before Fallen sees Crims.
And now Olaf, wow. Olaf is actually willing to just go in there. There's the flash, Fur turns away, second flash gonna get dodged as well. Right at the moment, there's the first comes through. Cold is there to kill off Crims as well, but it's a 1v3. He's only got the 24 HP, and with 20 seconds left, Bomb dropped on short. It's not looking too good for him here. Actually, that HE kind of helped. He might be able to pick up Fallen's AWP if they don't challenge this angle, but I don't think it's going to be possible here. With 8 seconds left, he will get caught by Flusha.
Probably a good thing as well as that clock coming down. If that had gotten to 0 and then Fnatic went on the hunt, they could have really damaged his economy with no money going to him in the next round. But now Luminosity, the other big thing they have to deal with is JW, who we've talked about at length, coming and finding his form of old, where he's just this very aggressive, very mobile and effective AWPer. Now him in Bathrooms being that assassin, getting that first kill, if he's able to have success with that continuously throughout this, going to shut down that zone of the map, much like Luminosity did, and that cripples T-sides.
And this round we see Luminosity, because they're about to have the final round loss bonus, so they can just buy Tech 9 and armor here, and they'll still be able to buy next round. So this is not sort of a bit of a crazy move for them. This is just a good calculated round coming out. See if they can speed up enough to catch Flusher as he's trying to make his way back, and in fact he's going to stick around. Shot range through, they line up for Flusher. He's going to get the 1, 2, third one coming. Him, but he looked the wrong way. Still going to be able to clear out the round. And Fnatic only suffering a single casualty there. It's going to be well worth it.
They're starting to get that momentum right now, Fnatic. That's what's scary. They continue to press aggressively towards mid, just like what Luminosity did.
Why that smile off your face, Moses? I see the way you're looking at me here.
Just saying. Just saying. I mean, no one ever. You can't ever count them out. You know, they're just coming. Yeah, they're still on their way back. It's still not quite there yet, but you can see the seeds. That's a good find from Fallen. That's huge into this round, with JW being picked off.
Double op versus double op as well. Cold is perfectly capable of using the op. But yeah, Fallen, I mean, that always comes down to the duel, right? The mind games between the two oppers, because JW, he's so hard to predict where he is on the map, where he's going to go next. Fallen this time, he had the angle, he had the advantage, and he doesn't miss the shot.
I'm not sure they know Flusher is in here, because they saw him at the stairwell earlier on, and I think they may have thought he'd fallen back. So now, if they walk around, and all of Meister's flanking as well, they could end up losing the bomb while having the bomb side, and that would be a very tragic turn of events right now for LG, who need to close out this game before it gets out of control. They walk into each other over a long. Olofmeister's going to try and fall back. Flusher also there. Molotov is going to go up for just a second. They have the A-bomb side. They just can't get the bomb there right now. FNX trying to see if he can make the crossing. Fur walking in, and you can tell this is going to be an easy kill. He's looking to see if he can make it a double. He really wants to close this out. And there it is. Some great kills, great patience. And Fur with the double kill. Now Olof alone in a 1-on-5. The absolute trigger discipline there on Fur. And Olofmeister, they're both going to miss shots, but this round is obviously over. It's just a matter of getting this sniper out of the hands of the Swedish player, and they should be successful.
Dangerous, dangerous. Exactly, FNX alone, and there's a follow-up. They're going to face him together, but he's around the corner. He can turn it into duels, but Taco with the pre-fire will catch Olofmeister stepping out into the open, and they will succeed and even save both ops. So thanks for the donation there, Olofmeister. It all works out.
That round could have gone horribly wrong for LG.
But Fallen was waiting in Birthday, and Cold was waiting on the T side of Connector, right? So there was nowhere for Flusher to go. He was stuck. They had him boxed.
Yeah, but Olof on the other side
exactly.
Too. He wins that fight.
That focus on that one connector, Fnatic failed to really take advantage of it, it seems.
It's so weird. Fnatic lost complete control of the map, despite having players all pushed out, and maybe that's a little bit of the backfire of where they're in this mode where they can make these individual plays, and they're just saying, let's all go for it. And all those pushes allowed Luminosity just a free passageway into the A site. I don't think FNX was spotted.
I'm not sure. If he was, Crims would use an incendiary there, but he doesn't have one. So instead he's changing up his angle. He's just going to wait and see. And he decides to play it safe. Oh no! What is that? What is that?
He missed the smoke. He wanted to block off the ramp, but it gets caught inside the wall.
Nightmare.
That's not exactly confidence building. 14-8. Now is not a time for any kind of mistake.
Oh, that kind of mistake is actually gonna put a lot of pressure on the Fnatic players now. Flush is still holding in restrooms though. He might be able to catch Fur. This could come down to timing. And in the meantime, that bomb making its way up connector. Flusher trying to hold that. JW is also going to be listening. So there's some information for Flusher to go off of as well, because JW is holding so close. If Fur makes any steps, any noise, it's an early warning system there. And in the meantime, Fallen just trying to make some noise over on that B side, trying to draw Fnatic's attention down there with 35 seconds left. We are going to get into this play, and the smokes are going in, the nades are going in, but are they going to commit? There's still quite a presence in mid.
Looks like they're going to take the bomb back. I mean, but they got to run past JW. There's not a lot of time left. They got to be very, very careful right now. JW looking for the shot. He's going to be able to take it on further. That bomb is still making its way up, but now Flusher's on the site as well. They got 15 seconds. This is a crazy round coming out from the Brazilian side, but Flusher does go down. That bomb is making its way up, and he should have time to plant here. JW shooting. Cold Sierra in the back and Taco alone, and he's not going to have time for the plan. I think it's too late. Oh, no! Yeah, I can't do it. Fnatic's going to win the round, even with the bomb down, and Taco will fall. He had 8 seconds, but I think he wasn't sure if there was anyone else on the bomb side. He wanted to try and see if he could check the rest of it.
JW's positioning in bathroom, that early spot of them coming up the stairs, that's what gets Flusha there in time. And even though he doesn't get a kill, they have to stall, they have to wait another second to get that kill. They can finally find the entrance into the bomb site, but Fnatic had already made the rotation. They can delay that out. And then JW, of course, re-aggressing through the smoke. They more than likely thought he was going to flank around towards long, but he just gets a couple more kills. Such a close round there.
JW doesn't respect your logic, you know? Yeah, he doesn't care about any of that.
I wonder if he thinks, like, what is the most logical play I could make right now, and just decides to do the complete opposite.
Yeah, why not? I mean, if everyone else is playing in a certain pattern, then a couple of people will find success playing off that pattern, and that's always been the case, it seems.
So all we have to say is that JW, you know, tilting people since 2013.
Pretty much.
I mean, this is a pretty crazy buy coming in here from Luminosity as well, though. I mean, just a single op on Fallen, Tech 9, weird buy. Some of them spending all of their money, some of them staying rather on 2000. So Luminosity, they're just trying to catch somebody out, and Taco just barely able to get out of there in time. JW spots him jumping across, but not able to pull that trigger fast enough.
Neither team really has any kind of money, so whoever wins this round is going to be having a big impact on this game. Flusha hiding in the corner, C set in hand, and we know exactly what he can do with it. Doing a little bit more damage. Grenade out as well, going to try and see if he can keep the pressure up here at the restrooms. Taco close, and actually Flusha's going to go down. Taco will fall to Dennis. We're still in a 3-on-4. Somehow LG making an impact on this round in spite of not having that much, but what a grenade to rein in. And there's a missed shot. JW will pick up on it, and that's going to bring Fnatic back to 14-10 with JW now tied for the top frags with 23 kills.
How does he miss that shot on JW, though? That looked really good. Super sick.
You hear that chant going on.
Loving the atmosphere here.
You can see this pause now for Luminosity. They had so many rounds to play with, winning the pistol as well, but Fnatic has made this comeback. And now they've got to figure things out, because they did find one round, but then it's just been stomped right out of them. Back onto a save into this. Everyone just hovering right around $2,000, so they've got to figure something out for the next gun round.
So tell us, Moses, call this round for LG, once they have rifles, that is. Not this round, but the upcoming one.
Oh, you're going to put me on...
I'm going to put you on the spot, yeah.
Time to go for a rush.
Yeah, I would say pick up the pace. I would imagine that they have to find some way, if JW is going to be in those bathrooms, which he has been, there's no way to think he wouldn't be. Push him back and get onto that A bomb site very quickly if you can. You have to, or force them all the way back. The trick about it is you can't lose too many players doing that, right? Because then once you have them out of bathrooms, you can kind of decide where to go from there. But they have to just, at this point, go head on into those bathrooms and try and find some way to force Fnatic to be passive early on in the round. Give themselves a minute to work with the full map control. Even if you have to spend like so much utility, Molotovs, flashbangs, whatever you can, three players worth of nades, just force them out of the bathrooms, deny them that kind of information.
Right now, they really, okay, I like it.
Single flashbang.
Single flashbang onto the B site, and cross your fingers and hope you can get that bomb plant. That's what needs to happen here. They really badly need the money. They've only lost 2 rounds in a row here, Luminosity, so they aren't getting max. And well, this time around, they're going to go for the push, and it's Olofmeister with a double spray. And Dennis going to spot out towards Monster, not see anybody, but Crims is here to hold the line. Olaf dunks a nade onto Fur. Crims to pick up 1. No, that's Dennis instead, and well, Dennis with the double. So Olaf lives with 6 HP, Dennis with 2, and no bomb plant for Luminosity means that, yeah, they have to just go with the AKs. There's no double op kind of available here for them.
And they actually don't have any Molotovs either. FNX doesn't even have a smoke, so this might be kind of a spot where they say, all right, we don't have the utility that we want to clear out bathrooms. Maybe they go out towards long. We haven't really seen them find some way to kind of surround inside those bathrooms out towards long, and JW's going to go right back to the stairwell. Last time he did this, he got beat out by Fallen, but there's no op on the LG side.
Instead, high pressure situation here as they try and push into mid.
There's Olaf. Nice control of that spray. Drops for more pressure being put on. JW with another kill, though. And then Olaf coming right through the smoke, and Flusha. This just gets slaughtered. Once the kills come out, Luminosity gets a little bit disorganized, and Fnatic feasts upon that.
Well, look, you weren't wrong about the long push. They certainly did try that. They just needed some way to deal with Olaf. And again, playing by the restrooms there. That's turning out to be a really big problem for Luminosity. This is where you'd want them to have some sort of trick up their sleeves to try and deal with this. We know that they can smoke off sort of the one entrance into it, but on the long side there, it's hard to deal with, especially if they don't know where JW is.
Right, because you might have to be going up against an AWP, so you have to use those flashbangs just in case you don't know where you need the utility to be positioned. But both teams struggle with this. Both teams on their CT sides, on their defense, have had wonderful control of these bathroom spots. It's such a hard position to clear out when you have oppers like Fallen, oppers like JW. And now look at this. A little bit of a hop forward to gain some speed. He's going to find that kill. Drops a nade and he falls away. He's got support from Flusha as well.
Yeah. This setup, it's just reinforced cement. You know, it's like, how do you deal with this? JW and Flusha, they're such a good tag team together. A little bit too wide there, expecting FNX to just jump out, perhaps, but this is still the damage done. Taco will find the headshot on Dennis. So that's actually Taco. Somehow he gets a double kill on the B site. Somehow he has opened it up, and can they get that bomb? That bomb is all the way back, nearly into T-spawn, so there's no way to pounce on this for Luminosity. Instead, it's gonna have to come down to headshots, and well, he actually comes close to getting one. Taco, he might be able to best JW here. JW playing peekaboo, 10 HP left, and Taco, he's getting close, and it's just not gonna happen. 7 HP. But he is setting it up here for Cold, perhaps, to be able to get a massive backstab in.
Certainly coming, but Cold has a deagle. That's not exactly the weapon you want. I think they've right now given up on even having the idea of putting the bomb down. They're just going to try and see if they can get the kills. That's a 2-on-3. Taco looking to do a lot more damage. And Fnatic, they're actually losing a bit of patience. They're walking in here. Taco almost getting 4 kills. Flusher on 1 health, JW on 10. Now on Cold Sewer, 35 seconds left. And I'm not sure we can find them in this time. This is the problem. If the bomber's has to be one thing, Cold looking for it, and he almost does it. They almost stack up for him. But that will be Fnatic now at 14-13. We all know mechanically and sort of game skill-wise, Fnatic, they are absolutely incredible, but you've got to respect the mental fortitude here as well. How do you have a first half like this, and now we're practically tied?
Yeah, these guys, this is the thing, that they've been in every situation. They're world beaters in every sense of the word, every aspect of the game. That round was actually pretty cool because Fnatic obviously can't know the bomb is so far back. So they get aggressive towards that B bomb site just to get the information. They know one is there. They just want to take the fight. JW still sticking around. Or Olofmeister, excuse me.
I think that was a bit of a team flash as well there, so maybe some miscommunication on the timing. Fallen, he's going to spot them falling back. Not going to be able to land that shot, though. And Taco still, this is back into the kind of default sort of hold that we've been seeing here from Luminosity, working towards getting that mid control, leaving Taco over towards B to kind of duel it out with Crims.
Now they've done it, though. Now they've pushed Fnatic away from these bathrooms. And Flusha is still going to get aggressive behind this smoke, and JW has the op, but they've pushed him away. They haven't lost any members from that early contact.
They pushed him a bit back, but not far enough back that they can actually execute into the A-bomb side, right? The smokes that they throw for that execute would actually land behind Fnatic right now, so they still gotta push more, and that's exactly what Fnatic don't want happening here. Fur playing right on the edge, and we've got Taco now. He was at B, but he's actually making his way back right now, so they're giving up that entire part of the map. That could be a little bit scary. Flusher, Molotov in the corner there. Fur is actually going to touch him. It will do a little bit of damage. What an annoying grenade.
That really forced the angle wide open, though, because now he has to try and get in here with a deep flash. Flush is still holding in the angle. He's willing to take this fight head on. 25 seconds left, and he spots out Cold. Nades are going to go sailing in. This is going to be the full execute. Flusha, though, doing massive damage. He's not going to burn. He manages to get out. Wolfmeister's there with the AWP as well. Picking off 2. And now it's all on Fallen to try and make this happen. 10 seconds left to get up onto this site. And the bomb is there. They are moving. FNX, 7 seconds. Decides to face it. Dennis with the backstab out of nowhere on the site. Picks up the kill, and that's it. It's done. 14-14. Tied up. Fnatic have somehow found a way to bring it back nearly to match point. Now Luminosity, I mean match point rather, but Luminosity, the buy after this is just going to be, it's going to be far from ideal. They really needed that bomb plant.
They haven't even been getting any, they haven't gotten the bomb down since essentially the first round, and maybe that round they won, but you could listen to this crowd trying to cheer them back up because they seem like they are just stumped. They have no response to this from Fnatic.
They've got to dig very deep right now. We're heading to the 29th round here. After what looked like it was going to be a quick game. Fnatic looked clueless and defeated, and then suddenly they're right back here. We shouldn't be surprised, but I feel like every time we see it, it's still just a little bit shocking, isn't it? That it can even be real. There's a shot from Crims starting off the round. Taco goes down, Cold Zero to follow, and there's Crims again dropping fur. Finally, they find a way to take him out, but it's just too late right now. FNX and Fallen are left, and they got the time, and they got the bomb this time as well, but Fnatic would have to make some big mistakes here to give up this 2-on-4.
And the big trouble now is JW in these stairs has such good intel, like whether they can fall back quickly to the other bomb site. You can see Flusha, Olaf, Dennis very much committed to this B bomb site because JW has eyes on everywhere that if LG tries to fall back, no matter which avenue they take, JW's got eyes on it.
Yeah, he is the key, he is the linchpin. Flusha is rotating back up to A. I suppose perhaps in case JW missed something somehow?
Well, the timing of it is the only way that LG can get back, avoiding JW is to go all the way around towards long A.
But they are going to try and go for the peak here. Following that Galil, he's going to get picked off by Dennis, and it's going to be FNX now, the last man alive, and a 1v4, and Dennis behind the flash, easy headshot for him. Map point now for Fnatic.
What an incredible game from the Swedish team here.
You could see too, it's almost deflating, that energy that Luminosity seemed to be playing with, that confidence in the peaks, the setups they had in the first half. It's almost like they feel as well, they know that they're out of it. Fnatic has just stolen that from them.
Well, they're playing for overtime now, and the crowd is certainly behind them, but they need to get this round working, and Flush is going to shut down one. There's finally a refrag coming in as JW goes down, but it might not be enough. FNX getting a second kill too. Dennis right behind, and Cold Zero, he's crouched in front of him, and he's going to walk up, and there's Cold gone. Now FNX and Taco are left, and Taco's been top fragging. He's been having an amazing game here, but he needs to get a couple of kills and put them into overtime. Otherwise, this will be one of the worst losses for Luminosity this tournament. There's Taco picking up one and bringing it back into a 2-on-2. Olaf and Crims far apart on the map, but so are Taco and FNX. Nobody is playing together. Crims goes down, and now it is all on Olaf here to prevent that overtime. It's right now for Fnatic. It's got to be very scary. FNX is walking in. He's got the bomb as well. Listen to that crowd. It's got to be deafening in those booths right now. Olaf, he sees the gun barrel. FNX, he doesn't see it. He's not sure yet. He's got the bomb. He hasn't spotted it. There's the gun barrel. He knows. He's walking in. Olaf, this might be overtime. He walks the wrong way. FNX going back around the corner. Overtime.
And we have to tell the crowd, yes, I know, yes, but you see, even with booze, even with everything, when the crowd goes wild, starts that roar, Olaf, he turns around, he's like, is there a backstab coming in? Is he behind me? Craziness, craziness.
Wow, what a mad sound that was.
That round from Taco, that